Man, I done been all around the country. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say that. I remember I was in Miami. That was one of the places where you see some of the most beautiful women. So I see this, this white chick. She was telling me that she in the hotel with like a dude. So I tell Shawty, go ahead, like you gonna get in the shower. So I'm like, man, what the hell Shawty doing there? When it hit me, I'm like, hold on, man. I know that smell, Shawty. And man, when Shawty opened the door, the cloud of crack smoke.
Baby, I fly for y'all. Baby, I fly for
Man, I done been all around the country. You know what I'm saying? But like, the South. I remember. Let me just say that. I remember I was in Miami. I was in Miami for like 2.5 weeks. We down now, and and down in Miami, man. That was one of the places where you see some of the most beautiful women, in the world. But I left from Miami, man. And we went to Clearwater, Florida. Big shouts out to my homies down in Florida, Clearwater. I got partners down there. But we all end up going to Clearwater, Florida, and we stayed in a hotel. And and all the hotels that we stay in be, 4, 5-star hotels. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't really think, to see anything having to do with, the streets or drugs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But we at the hotel, man, and I happened to like walk outside to the parking lot because you could smoke and stuff. I walk outside to the parking lot and I see some stragglers or some laterals, like that lottery or whatever you want to call them. They look a little like they hanging, you know. And it's girls and guys, there's a lot of movement, It's a Friday night, so things popping everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I see this, this white chick, or she might have been mixed with something, whatever, but she wasn't black. And I go approach her, talk what's going on, we got weed out here like that. And she tell me that, like the dude right there got the weed. So I go holler at him and get a little 20 bag. And walk back over that water, talking to her, I'm looking at it, shout it, bang! Onto my, pretty, man, you know what I'm saying? She was probably like 5'3", 5'4", and petite girl, but she was had some thickness about it and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, pretty smile, toes done, nails done, everything, man. Shout was on fleek. And, so I start shooting my shot at her, you know what I'm saying? Started shooting my shot at her. She was telling me that she in the hotel with like a dude, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, he on this floor, this room like that. So I'm like, okay, he on the floor up under me, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, but he in there sleep. So now I'm digging what's going on too, because she dealt with a dude, he in there sleep, she outside, you know what I'm saying? She outside trying to see what's happening, So I talk to her and get her to come up to my room. Shawty was like, she gonna go to her room first, check on him, make sure he's still asleep or whatnot. Then she was gonna come up to my room. So I'm like, I bet, you know what I'm saying? So, it took Shawty a minute. I'm thinking she done lied or whatever. I'm actually finna go back out the door, go back downstairs and just see what's up with anybody, whatever. I'm on one. And as I'm going to the door, I hear a knock. And it's an old girl. Hey, look at the people. Yeah. Let her in and stuff, man. She looking around, peeping and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, when I see her doing that, I just know that, like, she being cautious. You know what I'm saying? Because her dude downstairs, she don't want nobody to see her, room hopping or just whatever she may be thinking. I know she trying to be safe. She, looking around or whatever. So I'm like, hey, boom, come on in the room and stuff. She come in the room, Charlie, she just talking. She a little bit more talkative than she was outside, even though she was talking outside. But when she come in, she just, go straight to talking and shit. So I'm like, all right, babe, just listen to her. She just rambling and stuff. So I'm shit like, shit, what's up? And she was like, shit, you tell me. So I'm like, shit, well, I'm finna get in the shower right quick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just meaning, so no, I'm not gonna like leave my money or my gun or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm already on that. That ain't nothing right there. So I go ahead and get in the shower, take my bag, take everything in there with me. That's important. You know what I'm saying? And I go ahead and get in the shower, bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? So when I get out the shower, I got on my pajamas. But I tell Shawty like, shit, you gonna get in the shower. You know what I'm saying? So we finna do our thing or whatever. I'm just mean you been outside all sweating and just whatever you been doing. Probably got a room with the other dude. So, I tell Shawty, go ahead, like you gonna get in the shower. She was like, yeah, I'm getting like that. So I'm like, bet. So she go ahead and go in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like listen to the radio, skimming through the TV. In my head, I'm like, boy, I'm finna knock Shawty. Damn, finna knock her drawers off. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking, man. So she in the shower, man, and like I noticed now, like it taking her longer than it should. But I just go ahead and give her that time because you don't know what she doing, preparing herself or whatnot. But I just let her have her time, I don't know what her shower length is. You know what I'm saying? So she take a shower, man, however, and then I can hear her moving around in there. The shower's still running, but it seems like the moving around that I'm hearing is not coming from the shower area, coming from like I might hear the toilet and then stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, what the hell Shawty doing in there? What the hell Shawty doing in there? So I get up, I sit up on my bed, I say, hey, you straight? She said, yeah. I said, okay. But I don't never lay back down, just still sitting right there. And then I don't hear anything. It seems like when I said that to her, she got quiet. Like on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Shower still running, it just seems like it got quiet in her, like she was making sure she don't move something or hit something or something like that. So I'm like, man, let me see what's going on with Shawty, man. So I get up. I start walking to the bathroom door. But as I'm walking to the bathroom door, I'm smelling. I'm smelling this smell, you know what I'm saying? And I can like faintly smell it though, you know what I'm saying? And since I can faintly smell it, I can't actually tell what it is. But it smells like something sweet. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking like, she put on a perfume or something like that, whatever. So I back away from the door. And I sit back down, y'all. So I'm still waiting, but it's still taking her too long. And the shower just running. So I'm like, man, Shawty now tripping, man. Don't say in my head. Like, Shawty now tripping. And then I look at the bathroom door, y'all. And when I look at the bathroom door, I see smoke coming out up under her. But y'all know she in the shower. So when I first see it, I'm thinking, it stink. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's steam because she in the shower. She been in there for a minute. And y'all know how I get all clouded up in that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at, but as I'm looking at the steam that's coming up and up under the door, now I'm smelling the smell, y'all. I'm smelling that smell. When it hit me, I'm like, hold on, man. I know that smell, Shawty. You know what I'm saying? So I get up and I walk toward the door. Now I can smell it real good. I can smell it broad as daylight. I go to the door. I'm like, hey, boom, 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 boom. And when I hit the door, the toilet moves. Like you hear that glass, like, or that plastic like that. And then she's like, yeah, I'm finna come out. I'm like, boom, boom, now open the door, man. Open the door, Shawty. And man, when Shawty opened the door, the cloud of crack smoke just hit my face. You know what I mean? Oh man, my folks feel like Boogie. Man, the cloud of crack smoke hit my damn face like it just poof, man. And I'm looking at her, man, and she got that gloss in her eye, man. They about to pop out of my head, bro. She got that gloss in her eye, man. I'm like, man, you in here smoking crack, shawty. And she was like, well, I'm just here the one time you want to hit. I'm like, hey, man, get the fuck out. hey, man, I made it get out, man. And you know what? The thing was, too, man, like, to each his own, to each his own, man. I didn't put her out because she offered me, you want to hit it, like that and that. I didn't even put her out because she smoked crack. Because she smoked crack, I still would have hit her. She was fine as hell. Hell, y'all talking about? But it wasn't because she smoked crack. It was because she was smoking that shit in my room, man, and I didn't know too though. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have felt different. And she'd be like, listen, man, I got down, get down dirty and shit. Can I go in the bathroom and got down, hit that dope? You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, I would be like, yeah, just go ahead, y'all just spray or something, boom, But man, you come off at my shit, man, and I'm all prepared, ready to knock you down, man, and it take you there long, man. You in my bathroom smoking crack? Bitch, get out of here. For real, man. And it amazed me, though, man. It amazed me on how pretty and well-groomed this girl was down in Florida, man. For real. That's why everybody know. And they always say this growing up. Never judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? Because you could open it up and it's a crack in there.
Your mama tied up too, screaming hell no. Inside of that hole, cock his drink, go back and let go. Somebody start running.